Hello everyone, I am doing a reaction video. This is 52 minutes long. This is definitely not going to be that long.
Five Nights at Freddy's has one of the best and most confusing storylines of all time. Why did Afton do the things he did? Will sweet glam rock Bonnie ever return? And what's inside the box, Scott? Like, for real, buddy, just open it up like you opened your heart to me. With a movie, a new game, and the Security Breach DLC all dropping this year, I think it's about time we look back over all the FNAF endings and remind ourselves of exactly where we're at in the Five Nights at Freddy's timeline. This is gonna be an emotional ride.
Hello? Well, if you're hearing this, then...
Like and subscribe. Okay, so let's go back in time, back all the way to 2014 when this franchise was blasted into the stratosphere. Underneath the seemingly simple gameplay, there was a very complex storyline, which just got absolutely everybody hyped. So here we are, Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Let's go and check out the ending, and if I remember correctly, there isn't much of an ending. Yeah. Good job, sport. See you next week. The end. Mike Schmidt, $120. That man was undervalued. And there we go. We got the second ending right there as well. Good job, sport. Mike Schmidt, $120 and 50 cents. Oh, he got bonus for being Employee of the Month. And my man was undervalued and underpaid for the job that he had to do. Trying to deal with Foxy running down that corridor when nobody had any idea what to do at that time. Wow, unbelievable. But he was Employee of the Month. So everybody in the comment section below, give Mike Schmidt over here a round of applause. Okay, this is the one from the custom Night 7. You actually get fired for tampering with the animatronic settings. And, well, to be honest, that's a massive L on the Fazbear Company's front because Mike Schmidt was one of the best employees they ever had. Reason, tampering with the animatronics, general unprofessionalism, and odor. We stank. And to be honest, I would fire us too. Please go shower. Five Nights at Freddy's 1 was wild, throwing out accusations such as this. Crazy. I'm absolutely loving looking back at all these endings, but you know what's even better than looking back at the endings is trying the endings out for yourself. If you don't already know, I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway for a free copy of FNAF Security Breach because the DLC is actually free, but you need the base game to play. So I'm going to be giving away some copies so that you're ready for playing it when it drops next month. Either way, to enter the competition, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment down in the comment section below. The comment could be anything. Tell me what your favorite FNAF game is. Tell me when you joined the FNAF franchise, or hey, just tell me who your favorite FNAF animatronic is. So subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment down in the comment section below. Good luck! So Five Nights at Freddy's 1 didn't actually have a massive amount of lore other than secret posters and stuff in the game. It was Five Nights at Freddy's 2 when it really started to dive down. Jeremy Fitzgerald, $100.50. My man got undercut by $20, but that was back in the past because that was 1987. This one here is for the Night 6. Freddy Fazbear's is closing. Here we go. We actually get more information this time. If you remember back to Five Nights at Freddy's 2 as well, you got the death minigames. When you were endgamed by one of the animatronics, you had a very rare chance of a cutscene being played. So that's where we were getting our lore, and that's where Scotty Boy first introduced the purple guy. That was just the start of our purple friend, Mr. Afton. Robot scrapped! Freddy Fazbear's is closing. After being open for a few short weeks, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is closing its doors. The new animatronics will be scrapped due to possible malfunctions. However, the original characters are being kept in hopes of possible reorganization of the company. So that means all the toy animatronics gone. They were never to be seen again pretty much ever, and obviously Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, the ones that we saw in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, they were the animatronics that were kept, the withered animatronics from this location, because Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is actually set after Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which we didn't know at the start. It's a minor setback. We are confident that we will be reopened someday, even if it is with a much smaller budget. CEO of Fazbear Entertainment, which was Mr. William Afton at the time. He's got big CEO energy. Gotta respect the hustle of Mr. Afton. You gotta respect his hustle. The endings up until about Five Nights at Freddy's 3 weren't too complicated. Great, now get out, you're fired. Pampering with the animatronics and odor once again. We are just the stinkiest of stinky night guards. Once again, that was for the absolutely crazy custom night mode for Night 7. Five Nights at Freddy's 3, all endings. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 custom night is going to be one of the hardest, apart from Ultimate Custom Night, there is. Now, what was the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 ending? Oh, yes, that's right. You had to go through and do all the mini games. that you would get at the end of the night, and you'd also have loads of hidden mini games. And this is obviously the crying child. William Afton, as the night's gone on, has destroyed the animatronic suits, and here he is. He's been cornered by the 5 kiddos that he decided to end game because he's a naughty, naughty, nasty boy. And well, let's just face it, he's about to get karma. Karma's about to hit him in the face like Golden Freddy. Jumps inside one of the animatronic suits because he thinks he is safe. He is laughing, but his putrid, stanky breath has moistened the spring locks, and my man has just become Springtrap. And due to agony or Fazgoo or whatever he is, and the fact that the animatronics, the souls of the kiddos he endgame won't let him leave, he is trapped inside that suit. Bad ending. As you can see, none of the souls are free over here because Five Nights at Freddy's 2 actually, 3, had 2 endings. It had the bad ending, which is just you go through the game, you don't solve any of the secret mini games, and you get all the animatronics here. All the souls are still trapped inside the suits. Afton has destroyed the suits, but the souls are still intact. They're still here. Nobody's been saved. No resolutions happened, and we've got Freddy over here. We've got Foxy. We've got Chica. We've got Bonnie, and I'm pretty certain that is Golden Freddy hiding up in the background. The 5 original, or they're not the original souls actually, the 5 kiddos are still there, unfortunately. But if you go through all the mini games, you actually get the good ending, which I'm pretty certain made me tear up a little bit. You have to go through solving the minigames, finding all the kids, and then you get the happiest day minigame in which the puppet gets the birthday party, and all the souls are freed now. As you can see, the lights are off, indicating that the souls have now gone. They've been able to pass over into heaven or wherever these kiddos have gone, and Golden Freddy's no longer there either. There is nothing sinister there. A lovely, happy ending. And at this point, back in 2015 is when Five Nights, was it about February, March 2015? This could potentially have been the end of the FNAF franchise. This was the good ending. The souls were free. William Afton was presumably he was endgamed at this point. Oh no, we knew he wasn't, because the whole point of Five Nights at Freddy's 3 was Springtrap. Anyway, he is Springtrap and he's trapped, and the whole place, did the whole place burn down? Is that what happened? Is that the post-credits scene? I honestly can't remember at this point. I'm pretty certain yeah, it did. It did burn to the ground. I thought I was right. It burns! Fazbear's Fright burns to the ground. A new local attraction based on an ancient pizzeria chain burned down overnight. Authorities have not ruled out foul play, but at the moment it seems like it's been caused by faulty wiring. Very little found at the scene. The few items that were salvaged will be sold at a public auction, which is just a big no-no. Just leave everything. And I'm pretty certain, is this not where they find Springtrap's AI chip? I'm pretty certain this is where they find Springtrap's AI chip, or is that after the fire in Five Nights at Freddy's 6? There are so many games at this point. If I'm getting anything wrong, let me know down in the comment section below. I'm an old man at this point. I'm a FNAF veteran. But here we go. Moving on, we got Five Nights at Freddy's 3 here. This right here suggests that this could be the end of the Five Nights at Freddy's games, the franchise, and the storyline. But it doesn't end there. We keep going. Scott has more ideas. He keeps bringing the games to us, and we're eating them up like a candy, hungry kiddo on Halloween. Five Nights at Freddy's 4, all endings. Still, hands down, one of the scariest games out there. Loved it, absolutely loved it. And the saddest one as well. And the one that has probably the highest meme potential. Here you go, you got the crying child. As Five Nights at Freddy's 4 was going through, he was getting constantly bullied by his brother. And it's a horrible, sad story. Why don't we help him get a closer look? He will love it. So he's scared of the animatronics, and he doesn't want to go closer. He's shouting, no, please. Come on, guys, let's give this little man a lift. He wants to get up close and personal. So here we go. We know that Foxy Bro is now Mike. No, I don't want to go. Crying child is unfortunately being forced to. You heard the little man. He wants to get even closer. And they don't obviously realize what's going to happen here. Hey guys, I think the little man said he wants to give Fredbear a big kiss. Nah, don't do it. On 3. 1, 2, 3. And there. That's one of the saddest endings, man. everything goes bad because that's the bite of 1983 at this point, which we assumed it was 1987 at the time, but information later on. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. I remember this being so sad. I'm sorry. Pretty sure that was the brother speaking to him. You're broken. We're still your friends. Nah, this is giving me feels, man.
God.
It's giving me feels. Do you still believe that? I'm still here. Little Fredbear friend, I will put you back together. Oh, man. Got goosebumps, yo. And then he just cries his eyes out. And then he just fades away, my diggity dog. And I'm pretty certain, let's not talk about the box yet. Let's not talk about the box just yet, please. Pretty certain, when the music fades out, you can hear a flat lining of a heart monitor. I swear it's there. I swear it's there. I can't hear it at the moment, but in the edit, I'll have it highlighted so you guys can all hear it. Pretty certain it wasn't actually a custom night. It was just a different night. You went all the way up to night 7. And there was a secret night 8 as well. And then you got this box, and there was locks on it. And this has stumped the FNAF fan base until today. From 2015 all the way up to 2023, we still do not know what's inside this box. And Scott is never going to reveal it. I'm telling you, he would have done it already if he was going to. Perhaps some things are best left forgotten for now. I still remember there was a stream with Matt Pat, and Scott was trying to give hints as to what was actually inside the box, and he was talking about Chica's beak lying on the floor in one of the end of the night mini games, and it's so confusing, and that's one of FNAF's biggest mysteries still. If you know what's inside the box, or you think you know what's inside, pop it down in the comment section below. We're all trying to have fun here and speculate, so be kind to others, even if you don't believe in what they say. Anyway, moving on to Sister Location. Now, Sister Location, this is when we got voice acting, so things got even better. From here on, the endings just became so next level, so powerful, so emotional.
You've entered a highly dangerous area. You have entered from Maintenance Hatch 1B, reserved for cleaning and repair of the scooper. Entering this side of the room is strictly prohibited by unauthorized personnel.
I just got jump scared. This is where you get to see Ennard for the first time, right?
You are in the scooping room.
Hiya! Look at everyone.
Funtime Foxy has already been here today.
I can see him on the floor!
Funtime Freddy has already been here.
You can see how big the animatronics are when you're up close.
Has already been here today.
Yeah, they've already been.
Circus Baby has already been here today.
There's Ennard.
I've been out before.
Yeah?
But they always put me back. They always put us back inside.
I wonder why.
There's nowhere for us to hide here.
You're like walking spaghetti.
There is nowhere to go. When we look
Facts,
like this,
you are.
You should probably stay near
but
them.
if we looked like you,
It's not gonna work. You're like,
then we could hide.
look, I'm a tall king.
We looked like you.
But Jane fit inside
Then we
me.
would have somewhere to go.
Please don't be inside me. I don't want scooped.
The scooper only hurts for a moment.
Yeah, and don't wear me. Please don't wear me.
kill you.
Please don't wear me.
If you play this game,
You're gonna wear me, aren't you? The scooping room. How does he come up with this? Some of the stuff Scott puts in these games, you're like, how did your mind come up with this? It's like brilliantly twisted. Because I'm being worn as a skin suit.
I wanted to watch your show too. I don't know why he won't let me come see you. You're wonderful.
Look, Afton,
Where did the other children go?
in her tum-tum. Yeah, you don't wanna go. Hey, don't wanna go anywhere near baby. Even if she offers you an ice cream, kiddo, you'll regret that big time. Now this was interesting. Fully scooped us, and we are now. That's why our eyes are house, and this is when Ennard's inside us, right? I'm pretty certain now. This is when Ennard has fully scooped us. And we are now, that's why our eyes are purple like that. I think that's my understanding, or at least my recollection. Again, that game was back in 2016. Let me know what your favorite ending is as well down in the comment section below as we're going through. I think some of the Ultimate Custom Nights are my favorite because of the high quality. You'll see them soon. So this was the Custom Night. Actually, not Custom Night.
It seems that you have accidentally wandered
This was the
into
secret
a restricted area. Due to the sensitive nature of the...
And what was done here, what was pressed on the keypad as well, was 1983. So, like we were talking about in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, this is where I was at 1987, and why the Bite of 1987 meme with Markiplier, big old Marky Moo, that's not actually factually correct, because we found out in this game, was it this game that proved it? Or it might have been found out before, I can't remember, but you type 1983 into the panel here, which this is the secret room in Sister Location. If you ignore Bellora, or is it Baby that's trying to guide you somewhere, you go off, and instead of going to the scooping room, you go to the secret area, and you have to do battle against Ennard, I'm pretty certain. And you put in 1983 into the keypad, and you actually see the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 house. Here you go on the bottom right monitor as we're looking at it. You've got the bed with where the Freddles will sit, and on the left hand side you've got the chair and the corridor where Plushtrap would sit. And I can't quite tell what this top monitor is. Why can't I tell what this is? Oh, it's just there's the closet, there's the left door, and there's the right door. So Foxy's in there, and we're just looking down. So that's what we find out, and this is the secret area.
Close to here.
This is how you get the good
will not
ending?
be allowed to leave until the cleanup crew arrives at 6 a.m. So hang tight. Rest assured that you will be promptly rescued, fired, then sent home. Thank you for being an employee. We hope that your experience has not been as regrettable as ours.
No, it has. It has, but it was very enjoyable. So this was really good because not only was it a secret level, but we also went back to the original mechanics because Sister Location, Scott decided to change it. It was kind of like half free roam, but you did like little mini games or nights or sections in different rooms. And this secret level took us back to the classic survive until 6 a.m. by shutting doors and looking at cameras. And this is where you got the good ending with exotic butters and the popcorn, and when we get the secret character coming in here as well. Are we gonna eat any popcorn? Ah, yeah, we are.
House. It was like a morgue in there.
I may be undead, but you're heartless.
Ha!
You need
Gar.
to see your son.
The baby isn't mine.
That's not King.
He ate the cat.
Sounds like something he got from your side of the family.
I don't know what you're trying to suggest there, buddy.
I'm keeping the diamond ring.
The joke's on you. I found it in a kid's meal.
You bought a kid's meal? Oh, Vlad!
Clara.
I still don't understand. I don't understand the significance here. Is Clara meant to be Mrs.
As the
Afton?
hair on the back of a cat
Is that why everybody
stands
calls her
up straight,
Clara?
So also does the love between Vlad and Clara stand up
Oh,
against
and the kid's
all
just gonna eat another cat.
But what about the baby?
Yeah, what about the baby?
What about the back child support? Stay tuned next
Hey!
season for those answers.
Is there ever a
and
next
more.
season? Why the kitty? What did the cat do? What did the cat do? I mean, I'm a dog person, but I wouldn't let my child eat a cat. That can't be sanitary. There's nothing on cats. There's no good meal there. And here you go. Freed Ennard, and he's not wearing us as a skin suit. Or they are not wearing us as a skin suit, should I say. What an ending. Just seeing Ennard drag themselves in here like that. What a champion. What a Ennard, and he's not wearing us as a skin suit. Or they are not wearing us as a skin suit, should I say. What an ending. Just seeing Ennard drag themselves in here like that. What a champion. What a champion. No, we are the alpha, because we've basically just tamed Ennard at that point. We've survived till 6 a.m. Ennard's gone, do you know what, dog? I actually respect your hustle. You kept closing doors on me. Why don't we just go home together? Why don't we just live together? You get out alive, you get to keep your skin. I get to get out and just enjoy some popcorn with you, and we can live happily ever after. Unfortunately, that's not the canon ending, and that doesn't happen. I'm pretty certain it's Mike Afton, isn't it, that's there and gets scooped, unfortunately. And there we go. We got the non-canon good ending. I love that Scott adds endings in like this, and I love that Steel will continue that tradition, as we'll see later on in the vid. And here we go. This is Ennard Ennard walking down the street. And obviously, because Ennard hasn't got a heart, not able to pump blood around the body, there's no oxygen coming in and out of there, he's starting to look a bit rough after a couple of days. My man Mike Afton, it didn't work. And then the body got rejected. Did the whole of Ennard come out here? It's just, yeah, the whole of Ennard just escaped and there's just skin on the sidewalk. Imagine walking up to that. Imagine seeing that there. That's mad.
You won't die. You won't die.
I'm gonna end the video right here.
You won't die.
Peace.
You won't die. You won't die.